Hey, hey.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Got you again. Yeah. Uh, Jeremy, real quick, did you see that one of the destinations got disconnected?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
At
it's
this point, I don't care. It's one of the nothing pages anymore anyway, so it don't
yeah,
matter.
okay. It is what it is.
Yep. I'm working
Community
on
situation
sharing
never
this thing out. Working on sharing this thing out. Phone was giving me a hissy fit.
oh, it was.
Yeah, it was. The Apparently there was a new banner put on the phone now. I don't know if it's an upgrade from the phone itself or something from Facebook where if I didn't get to the video in a specific way, this banner covers where I click on to share it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that part's done. Now let's.
Well, we do have good people still in this town. There's a post on here today that says, "Today on my walking path right across from Best Buy, my dog was attacked by a dog who
Oh,
got out of his harness. It was absolutely awful, and I'm hoping the gentleman whose dog it was sees this and reaches out to me as I want to make sure you're okay. I can imagine it was very traumatic for you as well. I've checked my dog and he seems fine. I hope yours is as well." And to the woman who was in front of Ulta who came over and held me while I cried and shook and helped me check my dog, your kindness and compassion will truly never be forgotten. I'm sorry I didn't get your name, but you're an angel. Your hug truly meant the world. To the people in the Best Buy parking lot who stopped when they were doing what they were doing when they heard me shrieking and made sure I walked away okay. I saw that and I'm forever grateful. If this was you and your dog, please PM me and let me know you're okay. It could have been a whole different scenario. Said, PM me, you owe me money because my dog's hurt. But that's not what she said. She was concerned for someone else.
I was able to do a good deed today for somebody.
What'd you do?
So, come coming back coming back from the casino area to the room, there's a long escalator down to get to the front lobby, and the elevators for the room. And there was this girl. She could not have been 17, 18. She had all kinds of stuff on her, and she was carrying stuff and trying to get this bag in her hand so that she can be able to go down the escalator. And I was watching her as I was coming around the corner, seeing if she was going to be able to get it so she can go down. I said, "Hey, you want some help?" And she looked kind of embarrassed. She's like, "Yeah, I need some help." So I grabbed the bag, went down, handed it off to her, and away I went.
It's the little things that people actually remember. I mean, it doesn't take, giving somebody your paycheck. It's sometimes just a smile and say hi. And that's it. Hold a door. Somebody's husband may have never held the door for him. Or, something, whatever it may be, you need to stop licking me before you become a statistic now.
Well, that just flowed so evenly.
Apparently, I just saw it on the news, or 9 News. Um, they're throwing meth laced hot dogs into yards and killing dogs.
hey, Josh.
Oh, wow.
Jeez,
And
that's like extreme.
Well, you all know where our fence is, and people walk down the alley all the time, and our dogs attack it. People do that.
We
So,
lost your audio there for a second.
Your audio disappeared briefly.
is it back?
Yeah, it sounded
Oh,
like
it's
you were
back
100
now.
feet away.
What the hell?
It's
Um,
back now, but it was just for like a couple seconds. It sounded like there was a great distance between you.
Yeah.
oh, not good. But yeah, they, our dogs jump at the fence, and people kick the fence at them. So they're going to hate these dogs, and it's going to happen.
Yeah, those dogs were a trip, especially Max. He
Yeah.
he decided to give us all a little bit of exercise on Saturday.
And this is a
Yeah.
once a month thing for us. And I'm telling you, I am so careful, and still it happens. I got to get him chipped. That's on the to do list. But I don't know if anybody can catch him to actually tag him.
So Nick, to give you a little bit of context, you remember how their house is situated, how you go from the main kitchen through a door to get down into the basement, and then you have the door to outside.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So, so I was coming out of the main house. I was gonna go with Zach to go to Walmart, and Ghost was already sitting there in between the two doors. And I was like, well, no, you got to go downstairs, Ghost, because I'm going out the door. So he goes downstairs. Zach has already got his truck out of the fence and he's getting ready to come out and close it up. I open the door to go out, and all of a sudden, three dogs come running right by me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
With the gate
Ghost,
wide open.
Baby Girl, and Max.
Must have literally been like a pack of wolves.
Yeah, but the gate's wide open where they can get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I thought I had them all away from the door, but the second I opened up that door, they were right there.
Now, were
They
these
were
just like
waiting on me to open that door.
Oh, yeah.
were these somebody's dogs like in the neighborhood or something, or
They were mine.
they were yours. Okay.
And they were trying to get out of our fence.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they did. Well, we hollered at the other ones, and they come back. You tell them to go home, they'll come back. Max ain't coming back.
No.
Max went on an escapade.
Wow.
Luckily,
only
we
went-
caught him in about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, he went around the block this time, around and to the about where he started on the other side of the block. I had to go. They were in the alley, had the doors open, trying to get him, and so I took the truck and went around the block to go meet him. And the little shit got his. He tried to play with me. I had a treat, and he'll pounce and then run away from you. If you don't corner him, he's gone. And he wasn't cornered, and there was cars. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, you're gonna get your ass hit, is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So we had a treat, and I got down on the ground, and he bit my finger to get the treat and then run off, and realized he didn't have it. So
You
he
just
had to
bit
come
your
back.
finger?
So when he came back, I grabbed his front paw, and we went home.
Oh man. Jeez.
I almost got a hold of him. I had him sniffing at my fingertips. He was right there, and I was getting ready to pounce on him, and zoom, he just took off
That's
on
what he
me.
does. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Every time he has to be cornered before he's going to let us actually catch him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just felt so bad that he got out because of me that time.
Yeah, it's nothing new. Well, here's the thing. I want a dart gun. I want a damn tranquilizer gun. I'm good with those things. I can do blow darts. I am good. I learned that in Kentucky. I can do blow darts. I can do guns. So I can shoot him with a tranquilizer if it was only legal. Because that's the only way I'm going to catch him is that tranquilizer.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that's the thing.
You can only do that so many times before it
Unfortunately,
actually
it's
kills them.
unfortunately from what I've heard is that it's not that easy
For what?
for the tranquilizer.
Oh, it's that easy. I'm a good shot. But it's illegal to have it.
That's
Unless
what I
I'm
mean.
a
I was gonna.
better-
That's what I mean is that it's not that easy to legally own one.
No, no, it's not. But maybe I can, have a
It's-
vet friend give me some of that, and I can put it on the end of a blow dart gun, and
It sounds like almost like one. Like you would have to have like a really, really like big and really good permit to really legally keep a tranquilizer.
If they
it's
met
probably
him,
one
they
of those
give it to
hard to
me.
get ones, huh?
If they met him, they'd give it to me.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
He's
Yeah. Max
It's like
is
a
a
little
very
squirrel.
unique dog.
it's like trying to catch a squirrel. It really is.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the other day there was a squirrel on the front porch jumping up trying to get the seeds in the window. I have a little birdhouse stuck to the window so mom and dad can watch the birds fly in and do whatever. And that squirrel was jumping up there, so I walked out thinking I'm going to scare it off. It stood there and looked at me and challenged me.
I'd have liked to have seen a video of that.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that too.
It was, I had to get within a foot of it before it took off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Max, where you at? Oh.
So, as everybody can guess, I am on location in my once a year trip to where I get to take this show on the road with me, basically. I'm in Reno, Nevada at the Circus. Right now, I can see the big ball on the building for the National Bowling Stadium right out there.
And that's where you go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From here, it's a 3-block walk.
But if you drive, it's probably a 30-minute drive.
No, not really. Getting from here to there is actually pretty easy. I didn't do it this year because I don't want to pay the parking fees for the stadium.
Yeah.
Because they're like $10-15 a day.
Yeah. They're ridiculous. Absolutely everywhere.
So what I did, I didn't realize they offered this, but they offered free shuttles from here to the stadium.
Oh,
Wow.
My buddy Dave found that out, called me up to let me know. So me, him, and his wife took all of our stuff there on yesterday. And then we got lockers there last night when we were done, and we just walked back. This morning, they took a shuttle because they met up with another member of our team. She had her equipment, so they got a shuttle. I walked to the stadium this morning. I didn't know they were getting a shuttle because if I don't have my bowling balls with me, there's nothing to keep me from walking.
yeah.
Now, walking 3 blocks with 8 bowling balls, that's an awful.
Wow.
Yes, you
Yeah,
have
that's a lot.
So I
He wants
got,
to know how the weather is there.
the weather's really nice here. It is so wonderful out there.
What's it
What's the
like?
temperature?
Huh?
What's the temperature there?
Temperature is, well, right now is 60.
Yeah, we started getting the cold front in today. It's supposed to rain tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's it like for you over there, Adrian?
57 right now, so it's not too bad. But it's been in the 90s, like
Well,
literally in the 90s.
like it's completely
Yeah.
changed within 24 hours over here. Like literally, it was like I said this to Jeremy early. Like yesterday, it was really nice. It was like in the 60s, and it was like that in the beginning of today. but the temperature dropped down to like 40 degrees. We were actually supposed to get severe storms, which I
Ew.
will admit, it sounded like it was not going to be good at all. I mean, I was going to message you guys saying I'm not sure if I would have been able to do a show because of how bad it was, but then we learned very quickly it was nothing more than a dud, and it just became a typical rainstorm. There was only like one huge clap of thunder, but that was it. So
I love
throughout most,
thunder.
what's that?
Well, I was actually wondering if I was going to be able to do a show tonight because an hour ago, when I was trying to get this email that Adrian sent me, the internet was getting real spotty here for a minute.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, I mean the weather basically over here. It's pretty much been wet and cold. So
Yeah,
it's
so we're
like
supposed to have like 54 tomorrow. So that is like the lowest. That's the high. That's the lowest it's been in a long time. When Jeremy was here, it was like 92 on one of the
oh,
days.
wow.
When I was there, we experienced about a 30-degree range in a span of like 2 hours.
Hmm.
So, Saturday, we went to Golden Corral. We got there a little bit after, I think, quarter after 8.
Yeah.
It was barely 50 degrees.
Oh wow.
There was a huge, huge line outside Golden Corral for people to go in. By the time we got to that door, it was already almost 60.
Yep.
Wow.
When we
And it
got
was
out,
90 that day.
yeah,
Like
when we
90
got out, it was almost 80. And by the time we got back to their house, it was about 90.
Wow. That temperature just kept raising up.
Well, like
Fast.
tomorrow, it's going to be 54. Saturday, 80. And that's the day that we're going to be out there rototilling.
Wow.
But these plants got to go in the ground. They have to go in the ground because, like my my beans are already, and my pumpkins are already like leaning over. They're getting too leggy. They got to go outside.
Oh really? Okay.
I got beans, watermelon, cantaloupe, jalapenos, but they're just tiny, tiny little things. Jalapenos take forever to germinate.
I was gonna say jalapeno. That's what I've heard because considering I work in produce, that's what I've been hearing a lot is that jalapenos take quite a while to have.
That's
You know,
okay. They can
wake
take
up.
their time.
From seeds to actually producing, they do take
Yeah.
a while, but when they start producing, they produce like nothing. I mean, I canned so many jalapenos last summer and with 2 plants. That's all I had was 2 plants. And people tried to kill my 2 plants twice. So they had to like come back out of it and try again. But I mean, they were constant. This year, I have 6 plants. Jalapenos, huh?
That's a good way to put it.
The shit. What do you call that? Like phonics?
Yeah, yeah.
The phonics version of spelling that out. So yeah, Nick.
Oh,
As you were thinking, yeah, the storm did hit Fort Wayne.
I
It
figured
was
it did.
Yeah, it still well. Just because it hits you does not mean it's going to hit Fort Wayne every time.
oh,
Well, yeah, yeah, I know, but just to be
Yeah.
sure.
speaking of Fort Wayne, I saw something on Facebook today, and I want to know what the history is behind this house if you know.
Okay.
What is the State House?
The
The
state
State
house.
House is, I think that's where Nick Carboni grew up. It was
Okay,
his,
so he grew up there. Okay.
yeah, it's his mother's house. I don't know if she moved elsewhere or if she passed away or what, but Nick now has that house and is using it as a haunted location.
Right.
Um, I don't know any of the details of it. I have not been there. I'm pretty sure I've driven by it because there have been a few times where I had to drive all the way downstate to get to Hilligas Road, which is sort of like, I don't want to say a main vein type road because it's on the outside,
Hmm.
but it's still really busy. Now, State Boulevard is a main vein, but where that house is at is sort of like on the outskirts of town, but
Okay.
still in. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know any of the history, and I couldn't find it online. Like what happened there, what's expected there, anything like that. I do know he's selling tickets, and I
well,
know people are trying to
nobody
help.
ever heard of it. Nobody ever heard of it until Nick started promoting it.
Yeah,
Um,
and I've seen the reviews, and the reviews were really good as far as the activity there, things like that. Of course, we know there's biased and unbiased people, so I don't know, you know, what's actually going on, but that's the first time I'd seen it, and then I saw the town it was in.
yeah, it's not a particularly well-known place, with the exception of what promotion Nick and Bree have done with it.
Okay,
Now, I don't have anything bad to say about the place, but
right,
I don't know anything about the place
right,
to recommend it or not recommend it. I just
yeah.
know that it's been in Nick's family, and he's now using it as his haunted location.
Yeah, all I keep seeing is something about a haunted bathroom. Everybody wants to take pictures in this one bathroom. And then here recently he's put creepy, not creepy bathroom. So I don't know what's really going on, but
That's weird.
of course I can message him and find out, but I had
Well,
never heard of that.
Nick is nothing if not a really good promoter.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely give him that. He's pretty good at promotion, marketing. He is good at that. I will definitely give him that.
Now he's having problems. People are trying to help him market at this point.
Yeah, I saw that post, but it like I told you, I am so far removed from the paranormal these days that honestly, I just don't care anymore.
Yeah. Now I try to keep up, but that's one thing I had not heard of, so I thought that was pretty cool.
So yeah, I mean that's in spite of always, showing my involvement heavily. Of course, obviously, I'm not going to be able to learn or get to hear about everything. So I try to keep up as much as I'm able to.
No.
Oh
No, if
no,
I see drama around something, I keep scrolling.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
By the way,
I
real quick, sorry, no, I just want to.
I don't even try to keep up anymore. It's just
Oh, hey Laura, how you doing, honey?
looking sharper tonight.
Hey,
Well,
well,
I do have a different camera right now, but
Yeah,
it's the
and it
same.
is much better.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
but
It really is.
it's probably because it's closer, because it's the same type of camera that I have at home.
I
Um,
don't know, it looks so much different though.
yeah, yeah, but look how much closer I am, though.
I think usually it's just up higher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
that's kind of what I was going for, but it wasn't working. Nick saw me,
I see.
adjusting it
Yeah,
to
you were
different
trying to
areas.
readjust it
Yeah.
before we went live.
So
So
we have, I don't know where he put it. Anyway, you know those tripods that we use on locations for stationary cameras?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He used that for a camera and it worked really good. Uh, His camera that he's been using for a long time, I don't know what the hell, but it told him it cannot be updated. This camera is now retired. It's pretty much what it told him. No more updates for this camera. So
But he could still use it.
he could use it, but when he tried to, it would, like, if he made a movement, it would, like, zone in on him. And it was bad. It didn't work for shit. So,
Wow.
yeah, he decided to go get the other camera out, the old LOGI, Logi, whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh,
My old camera.
Logitech.
Yeah, yeah. My old
Logitech.
camera.
Logitech.
Yeah.
And I can
Real
promise
quick.
you, if it was my old camera, it was cheap. Because, no.
Now, I do have some really good news to share with everybody.
Uh-oh.
Um, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to make this happen, but I am going to be spending this weekend with Jennifer.
Awesome.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
Yep, I will be driving uh, all the way to her town tomorrow. I've already got my hotel set up, and she's going to be able to spend a good portion of Saturday with me. She does have a meeting at 4 o'clock. After that, she needs to go away, and then we'll be together all day on Sunday.
Sorry, no, it's like what
Yeah,
Sue.
yeah. It can be an uh-oh because Jennifer can be eccentric. Would that be a nice way of putting it?
I guess so.
I get it. I don't know.
I'll give you an example, and it's one that's been shared on this show before. Um, she, mess- she messaged me out of the blue asking me if I wore red boxer shorts.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that actually.
Yeah, and I couldn't I couldn't fathom the idea of having red boxer shorts, and I told her I didn't. And then months later, when I was getting into like an exercise schedule, I have actual red shorts that I wear, and I thought, shit, this is what Jennifer was messaging me about months ago. She would have had no idea that I had these red shorts.
Yeah.
But the way that she was envisioning it, she was interpreting it as boxers. But they're really just like gym shorts, maybe? So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun being with Jennifer. So I'm really looking forward to it. She apparently has a whole bunch of things planned for for this weekend.
Yeah, I need to talk to her, actually.
It's been a long time since I've spoken to
Hey,
her.
Yeah, every
I
now
actually
and then
thought for a second
every now and then I try to pop in on one of her lives just to say hi.
I do the
I
same
never
thing.
even see him anymore.
I've seen them a few times, and I've done the same thing. Every now and then, I try to pop in and just say hi to them.
Yeah, I would pop in every once in a while. So
Boxer and boxer briefs. Yeah, Amazon is amazing for that. So's Temu. But you got to be careful what you get off Temu. Don't ask me what the hell I have looked up, which could be anything, because if I see something on a show, I'm looking it up to see if it can be done. But, and if somebody were to look at my Google history, I'd be in prison. That's plain and simple. I would be in prison. Because I have looked things up as crazy as why do men continue to have a heart on after they're dead? Yeah.
what?
Jeez.
That's a whole different
That,
story. But yes, they do. And yes, it happens.
that's
And
an actual thing.
it's an actual thing. Yes.
Well, I guess I would explain because I remember reading a story a few years ago where a woman was put in jail because she had sex with a dead man
Oh,
and
gross.
ended up having his baby.
What? That's impossible.
Not
The
buying
guy is
that.
dead.
Well, I'm
I'm not buying that.
that is
No,
what the story said.
yeah,
That is
that's no, no.
wow.
Mm-mm. They cannot
Uh,
ejaculate. Their body is shut down.
that's what I
Like
mean. They're dead.
yeah, but they're back in the old days because of the erection. They would cut it off,
Oh
and
God.
well, they put your organs in a bag at your feet. Don't ever look at a dead person's feet. because that's where their organs are. Just don't. Um, but they would cut it off and put it in there with the organs because
Ugh.
that happened. Well, let's be real.
Well, technically, it is an organ.
I mean, it is. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
dead. You don't need it. You don't need it. And you
You-
probably didn't need it for years prior. You don't need it. But no, I'd probably be in prison for most of my Googles to see what the hell's really going on. But, you know,
I might be too because I have to do a lot of research for some of the stuff that I write. So yeah,
exactly. So, you know, that's one portion of it. But if you minus the history of all of my stuff, I continue to scroll through Facebook, and all of a sudden Timu comes up, right? I'm telling you, Timu has no shame, because some of the crap that I'm seeing, the clothing, the I guess you would call it toys. I don't know what they are. There are things that you're going, why would somebody buy this?
like
Ever.
those, like sex toys.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Well,
And all of these little uniforms or whatever, like the little elephant thing, and you know, different little. It's crazy, and they put it out there like it is an everyday object.
Jeez.
there was something I found a couple years ago that would have been perfect for Nick. It was like one of those little badges that you clip onto your shirt, like what people at Walmart and different stores do. This one here said, "Never mind me. I've only got 37 tabs open in my brain."
Okay, Braxton, you got me curious. Now I got to look it up. If I go to prison for this, it's your fault.
I love it.
I am not in a position to be able to do any searches because I've only got this one screen right here.
I don't care. I'm doing it on my phone. Ah!
I could do it on my phone, but I don't really want my phone seeing certain things.
Okay, so let's back up. It is possible.
Oh, Jeremy. Speaking of which,
What
we do have quite a few
this
tabs
defies
open.
all science. Seriously. So here's what it says. Yes, a dead person, a dead body, can ejaculate. Though it's not extremely common. This rare post-mortem phenomenon, often linked to deaths involving spinal cord injuries or hanging, sometimes referred to as angel lust,
Oh,
occurs when the muscles in the seminal vessels go into rigor mortis, causing them to contract and force semen out.
wow.
Well, I don't remember if the article said what the man died from.
Ooh.
You guys see what Braxton just said a minute ago about the spider? Did you see that?
Yeah,
said-
anything involving spiders, I just ignore because I don't
No,
want.
he said that if the Brazilian spider bites a guy. it's
Spiders
better
are
than-
amazing. Oh, you haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
don't
Oh,
want
no,
oh.
what I was going to say, they
anything to
say
do
if
with-
You didn't get to see this when you were here.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I did. Zach was showing that to me.
Isn't that cool?
It is. He said that you had made 2 of them.
I did.
Well, Braxton
Yeah, he-
says
Whoops.
if the Brazilian wandering spider bites a guy, its venom will give a guy, wow, a 7 or 8 hour erection, and it won't be a pleasant one either. I didn't even think.
I
it was-
bet not.
Yeah,
That's like,
anything. No.
That's like the
Oh.
little blue pill that won't go away.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
and one thing I know for sure is even though that's something I learned, I am not, as far as anyone's going to ask, I'm not looking it up. I don't need to see it. I'm good.
Yeah.
you don't see anything. It tells you in words.
Yeah, but if you say you get a bite and they get a fraction out of this, I don't need to see anything like that. I'm good.
You don't see it.
Oh, it's a fast moving little sucker too, as
Fast
Braxton
moving.
says.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately around here what we're seeing is a whole bunch of black widows already.
Oh, those you don't want to mess with.
I can believe it in your area.
Yeah, they're
So,
I mean like they're out in the open. Like right there, they do not care. They're right there.
Yeah, like those you don't mess with those because I mean one bite and you're dead.
No, you're not.
so
No,
Well,
that's a myth.
I thought they were like among the deadliest spiders.
They can be, but yes, there is a cure if you get to the hospital fast enough, just like a rattlesnake.
Well, that's
Like,
your. It's funny you meant like because I heard one time like that they said that their venom is actually like 15 times more powerful than a rattlesnake's.
I have known many people who do survive. Flamethrower? Okay, I'm intrigued. I don't know what that one is.
I'm actually surprised that you said that
no,
they're.
she's talking about using a flamethrower on the Black Widow.
Oh,
Kill
oh,
'em
yeah.
all.
Well, here's the funny thing. It's not funny, but it is. So my mother-in-law has got a bunch of her toes cut off, right? So she has no balance whatsoever. She was out there trying to garden, which she should not be, by the way. And we were out in the other section gardening, and all of a sudden I hear screaming. And I can't see anything because I'm like 20 feet away. But apparently wasps are attacking her.
Oh,
And
jeez,
she's
wow.
trying to run. This
She
elderly
cannot
person cannot
run.
run. But she's screaming, "Jerry, help me," which is her husband. And he's like, it takes him a second to figure out what's going on. Us too. We're looking at her like, huh? And yeah, so she's been bit like 4 times, stung like 4 times before we even figure out what's going on. And there's no moving her very quickly because she can't run.
No, it's
No.
hard. So their back tours, they got a lot of stones, and she struggles to get from one stone to another.
Yep. They're like supposed to be flat stones, but there's like space between them.
Yeah.
And somebody with no balance cannot walk those space between them and try to get to the next stone.
So I have something here to show everybody.
Funnel and
Oh,
hobo
yes.
spiders.
This is the reason why I'm here. So first of all, this is what I get every year. I get one of these.
But it doesn't say that 25, does it?
It does.
Every year?
It just says 25 right in the middle.
Right, but does it say that every year?
25 consecutive championships.
Okay, yeah.
And this,
There we go.
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought that was really cool.
this is what I was after this year. Did
Quarter of
not
a
give a
century.
damn how I bowled, huh?
Amazing.
Quarter of a century.
Yeah.
Hey,
I did not give a damn if I bowled bad this year or not. That was what I came here for.
Real quick, I just wanted to say to Braxton because he's telling. It's funny you just brought that up. Still talk about spiders like the one in Australia. Is it the
I'm trying to get us off of spiders.
Yeah, I know. I'm just no. I'm just answering his question because he said he forgot. I think he he just mentioned about what I was looking at. I think it's called the Atrax spider. It's like one of the deadliest spiders in the world.
Well, so is a what is it? Oh, the daddy long legs. If
Oh,
they could get
daddy
their
long
fangs
legs?
in you,
Wait, what?
they
In you
can't.
what?
The daddy long legs, they can't
Yeah.
put their fangs in you. If
Oh,
they could kill you.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And our little spider, I have seen those damn fangs. And those suckers are 1/4 inch long. And that's why I wouldn't hold it no more.
You know, I'm just gonna say this because I was looking up that Brazilian wandering one. They're also known as banana spiders because they also have a tendency to sometimes get into banana boxes, which means that they probably also have made their way up to the United States at times. Even though I work in produce, I'm so glad I don't work in like the banana section anymore because you really don't like when you unpack those boxes. Yes, you know there's bananas, but you just never know what also could be hidden in those boxes.
People who like bananas don't want to hear that, Nick.
Well, no, it's even worse if you're actually the one taking them out of the boxes.
Well, that's why you work where you do, and we work where we do.
Well, and good part is I don't have to do that very frequently.
Yeah, we don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah, our little tarantula died about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. And that little girl was old. I'm talking old, but those fangs, it took me 4 days because if anybody remembers the last time I thought she died,
Yep.
she didn't die. And so I left her in the position she was in for 5 days before I moved her. 5 days.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good thing you did.
Yeah.
Collecting pets, jeez.
So we are done
Yeah.
with spiders in our home.
Yeah, you got a couple more years out of her.
Oh yeah, yeah, we did. And I'm done with spiders in our home. No, I've got like peppermint soaked cotton balls in all corners. Yep, nope. I saw those damn fangs. I used to hold them out of the wild, thinking, oh yeah, they're okay, and they never did bite me. But holy shit, nope. I saw them fangs.
I thought the hairs on them also cause itchiness to your skin.
If they throw their hairs, yes, but I have never, even in the wild, seen them throw their hairs. When I lived in New Mexico, there was a flood, which New Mexico is drought. I mean, complete drought.
Like a desert state, practically, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So when it rains, it doesn't soak in, it just keeps going. And so I was watching, the first year I was there, I was watching this hill, which hills are not hills in New Mexico, but I'm watching this hill crawl upwards with black.
Oh,
I'm like,
jeez.
what is that? Oh, that's tarantulas.
Oh, gee.
They're going up to higher ground. Huh?
Oh, man, like a whole swarm of them.
Oh, it was, I couldn't even try to tell you how many.
Probably the equivalent of that mosquito attack that we went through.
Yep, if not more. Yep.
Jeez.
That was real bad.
I learned more about the blue-ringed octopus. That's also a very deadly animal and bites.
Well, we know what's going to be up next on Adrian's Google search list.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get in trouble one day. I am.
Sometimes
And when I
wonder-
do, y'all need to show the police this show because it's going to happen. It is going to
Sometimes
happen.
I often
We should probably keep that in mind.
It's going to happen because we watch like crazy shows. Like now we're watching. I can't even think of the name of it. Anyway, it's a government show. And so I Google can this really happen? You know, whatever it is that's going on. And unfortunately, it really does happen. You don't get details, but it does happen. The Hunting Party. That's what I'm trying to think of. The show is called The Hunting Party. And episode
Good
one
show.
is on Netflix. Episode two, or season two, it's not on Netflix. You have to go find it. It won't be on Netflix till 2027. The fuck? I'm not waiting. No, you've lost your mind. I'm already invested. I'm gonna go find it.
It's a good show. I like the episodes that I watched.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
Nick,
is a hell of a show.
Nick, you're gonna get a kick out of this Sunday. We didn't have anything planned. We were just gonna kind of like hang around, lounge around. Zach and I ended up watching wrestling for 7 hours that day.
Oh my God, 7 hours. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yep, they did.
To the point, because I had intended on taking a shower that day. By the time I realized how late it was, I was like, I can't shower now because I don't want to go to bed with a wet head. So I had to wait until first thing in the morning to get my shower.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we were completely invested, and this was all independent wrestling. This was not anything that was on the main scene. This was all independent stuff,
Wow.
and it was pretty cool.
If they say
That
so.
is really cool.
No, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
No, I'm
Well,
just
not for-
sorry. It's sorry. I'm just messing with you.
Well, it wasn't awesome for her because she spent like 4 of those hours cooking supper.
I found something else to do. Promise you. Here's the thing. They were the worst actors I've ever seen.
They,
I could do better walking into that ring.
Sue, Moose was there. Brian Myers, they had a match.
I'll be right back.
Those are really the only names that I can think of right offhand. But there were some guys out there that were really good. The one that I got a kick out of was the man who was like the second coming of adorable Adrian Adonis. Yeah. That was
No.
and the crowd was cheering when he was teasing taking off his shirt.
He was so disgusting. He had bigger boobs than I do.
So this wrestler, I don't remember. The last name is Steele. He looked like somebody who had lost 200 pounds. That's how I saw it. But yeah, Zach and I found a common interest.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that kind of helped me and Zach become closer that way.
Hey, quit it.
Well, actually, I'll wait till Nick gets back before I
Nick
show
has
you.
got to shut those damn lights off.
I thought he had them off.
I did too for a minute, but apparently not. Because that looks
Nick!
like a disco. That looks like a disco scene. Hey,
Actually,
Quit
let's do this. Let's do this. Don't worry, folks. He's still here.
hey Nick, where you at, big boy?
He said he was going to go do something, but I don't remember what it was, even though it was just a minute ago.
Ah, who knows?
Yeah.
I saw
But-
his post today on his weight loss. That's actually pretty cool.
I did not even see that.
I did. Oh, I don't know if it was today. I saw it today. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know when he actually posted it, but
Okay.
that was pretty cool. That's, losing 30, 40 pounds is huge.
It is. I actually lost a little more than 30 pounds myself in the last year.
Yeah. And that's huge. That's not like something that's, oh, yeah, it happens overnight. It does not.
No, one time I had to really work at this, but one time I lost 40 pounds inside of 3 months.
Oh, shit. No.
That was a big drop and
That's a little
really,
much. Is
yeah,
that when you were doing your hit workouts?
insanity. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a combination of insanity. I was also doing my 7 miles on the days that I wasn't working. This was when uh, this was when we were with a different network and we had this like weight loss competition thing going.
Yep. Yep.
That was when I lost the 40 pounds in 3 months.
Yep. That's, yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I knew I could do it, but now not so much.
Yeah. I do not have that gumption anymore. Bullshit. Uh,
Well, back then I had a pretty damn good motivator.
yeah.
Of course, that motivation ended up turning to shit. But but
Yeah.
in that at that particular time, it was pretty good motivation. Hey Nick, we didn't say you could come back.
Yeah. You better turn those flashing lights off before
Yeah.
someone has a seizure. You did not. They're flashing.
Oh, you were talking about the. Oh, it's because yeah, I did. Okay, so I will admit that I did fix the one. These ones are just like softly. I fixed the icicle ones. I didn't realize the other ones were still flashing.
They're very
Mm-hmm.
much flashing.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
Bye bye, Nick.
Hey.
Hi, Chris. Adrian's pissed off at you.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta hear this when I come back.
I I have no idea what Charlie Brown's teacher just said to us.
He said he needs to hear this.
Okay. No, I said I got. So Adrian's not happy with Chris. So this I need to hear. What did he do?
Okay, well, you can hear this after you turn off those lights.
He
I
did.
just fixed them. They're not flashing anymore.
He did. Well,
Okay.
yeah, they are.
Can't you just turn the lights completely off?
I could, but it would take a minute or two for me to take them off. It would be dark too.
It's called
I mean, seriously,
unplug.
I can do that if you want me to.
No, Chris, you, sir, are in trouble.
Yeah, I got to hear this. Let's hear what Chris is in trouble for. Come on.
So Chris was supposed to come up to Greeley the the weekend that I was going to be there, and I messaged Chris. He somehow got his weekends mixed up.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
jeez, Chris, no, you didn't.
He got his weekends mixed up. Um, on Sunday, he had to work. And then on Saturday, he had his family day. And I didn't realize that he was 4 hours away.
Oh, yeah.
I thought maybe he might have been just two. But no, he's 4 hours away. And I was trying to think of ways that, like, maybe we could meet in the middle. But no. But
Chris knows better.
he did say that he and his mother were looking at possibly coming to Indiana this summer because she has sisters that live in Indiana. So we're gonna see about trying to meet up then. The only thing I'm worried about is where I'm at in surgery and healing time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing. He's 4 hours away and has never been here. So, if he goes, I'm going to cut it in the middle somewhere and say it's 14 hours.
It's 1,200 miles,
Mm-hmm.
18-hour drive.
Yeah, so, no.
Yeah, but he's going to be going to visit family in Indiana.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Chris is coming out to visit family in Indiana.
Yeah, he's got aunts that live in Indiana.
Oh, and he's coming out to, and he's not even gonna stop to see me. If he's coming out
He,
like by car or something.
well, you're going to have to work that out with him.
Oh, then if he doesn't come to see me,
Which,
then
if it's not
Chris is gonna
snowing
be.
and
Well,
it's
wait, no,
summer,
it has not even snowed for several days.
no, if it's not snowing and it's summer, there's no reason not to go by Nick's because it's like right there on the way.
I was gonna say
No,
if he
not
doesn't
really.
visit, if he
It
doesn't
was
visit
for
me,
us.
I was gonna say if he
But
doesn't visit me, then he's gonna be in double trouble with me next.
if
That's
you
right,
know, if
Chris.
he would be taking 80. Well, no, actually, from where he's at, he would probably end up taking 70.
Yeah, it was right there
70?
for us. We
Yeah,
just couldn't do it because there was like a 45 car pileup
Oh man.
yeah, I
because of
remember
a
that.
blizzard. But it was on the way. It was right there. We were going to go.
Yeah, it from where he's at, it would actually make more sense for him to go 70, and that goes nowhere near Chicago. It
Oh
goes
god.
to St. Louis
Oh god, that's
to,
way south.
to Indianapolis, and then he would have to get on 69 to come up to Fort Wayne.
Oh
65
damn
to
it.
get to go to Chicago.
Well, if you're
Ah.
going that far, may as well go visit.
Yeah. Well, it's really all going to it's really all going to depend on what kind of time schedule that he has.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Robert.
Hey Robert.
We kind of talk a little bit about everything.
Oh, well, this is a
We
different Robert.
the one to lead the storm. Speaking of snow, okay. Yeah, it depends on your mother's schedule. So, and it's also going to depend on where I'm at in my with my surgeries and recovery. Because my first surgery is in 13 days.
Okay.
So just kind of have to go from there. So I don't really know how everything's going to be. I'm going to have that balloon put in my head. I am not really looking forward to that because 2 weeks later he's got to pump it and
Oh
really
really?
expand. Yeah, I he said it'll hurt, but holy cow. I've been through a lot of pain as it is, so this is probably just going to be like a little more of the same, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're on the last leg, luckily.
I mean that is a good thing, right?
Huh?
That is a good thing that you're finally getting the surgeries that you
It,
needed that had to be pushed back several times.
yeah, that's the thing that really concerned me because for a moment, I really thought this trip here was in jeopardy, but I was able to work it out. And speaking of this, I got some pictures I want to show. Um, I have been posting these things on Facebook, but here's a picture of me receiving that plaque.
Yeah, I saw that picture. Yeah.
Mhm. And then here is my team. This one here is Dave.
Here, I'm gonna.
That works. Yeah, this here is Dave and his wife Lori. So Dave is my best buddy. He was the one that was telling me about the shuttle. He's also the one that did all of the renovations in my house.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And this here is Rebecca. She is actually from Georgia. Her father was one of my best friends. We bowled together for almost 20 years, and he died during the COVID era.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So after he passed, she ended up joining the group, and she's been with us now for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
So, how old was
And
how old was her dad when he passed away?
I want to say 57.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
geez,
He
he
was
died
young.
young.
He was young, but when you looked at him, you would think he was in his 70s.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. And
Yeah.
how old is she now? On the
What?
other hand,
She's 26.
twenty
oh,
six.
wow.
She's
A
26.
baby.
Yeah, she is.
Yes. And this here is Alex. He joined us last year. I actually know his father and his uncle. Um, and he was looking for a group to join for nationals because he's been wanting to do the tournament. His father's group has had the same guys, I guess, for several years. So when I was looking for a team, uh, looking for bowlers, his father let him know that I was looking for somebody. So Alex messaged me, and now we're bowling together.
Oh, that's good.
Do you feel
Yeah,
old yet?
we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. Bowled a 210. I wish I bowled a 210 out here. My high game this year uh, was a 191. So yeah, I did. I had a 148 average. So just a little below my tournament average, but I'm okay with that. All I wanted was this plaque. That was the most important thing for me this year is getting that plaque.
Yeah, and we're happy you got it.
Yeah, I
I
got
have an
it.
average of about 28.
Huh?
I said my average is about 28.
Oh, I've seen you.
I know.
I've
Well, I
seen
can't
you.
lie about it.
Yeah, and I would have bowled with you guys, but that year my wrist was killing me. Robert, we're trying to stay away from politics. So yeah, we're trying to stay away from that. Just to let you know.
Hey, look at this. Looks like I got another new viewer, Jordy Bros.
Sporty Bros.
J Scottish comedy. So I'm gonna assume that if I'm thinking correctly, he must be from Scotland.
Jay Scottish Comedy.
Yeah.
How you doing, sweetie?
Is that? Are you one of the new friends that I recently got? Because I have been getting a whole slew of friend requests lately.
I have to, and I have been really monitoring who it is I accept.
Yeah,
Musician from Scotland, that's awesome.
Yep, I was right. Yeah, he's from Scotland.
it's pretty cool.
Awesome, awesome. Well, either way, welcome, welcome.
Well, I mean, his name says it.
Exactly.
I
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying. But regardless of where he's from, it's always cool to have new viewers tuning in.
I wish I could say I was a musician, but all I can do is play with words.
That's pretty much the same with me.
Yeah, not like I do, Nick.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Oh,
most of what I do is performances.
Adrian, tell him how fast I write, because you were there.
I've seen you write. You've done it. The time we went to Colorado, you were
Oh,
doing
no,
it.
no, 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 no. This is like twice as fast and done. He has like a set number of words. Was it 2,000?
2,000 words a day.
That he
Yeah, you
has to
always
write.
2000. Yeah.
It was done before we were even ready to set up for breakfast.
Wow.
I'm like, how do you find so much shit to write after all these years? Like,
You got quite the energy.
I'd be
Well,
like, okay, I'm done. I can't think of anything.
the thing is, I'm writing nonfiction this week because that's where I can write my fastest. I don't have to think about what's going to happen, who's going to say what, because it already happened.
Right.
So I'm writing in my memoir, and I am at a very particular point in my lawsuit. So it's very easy to knock out 2,000 words. I know the one day I got done like almost right at 1 hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
that
awesome, sweetheart. I'm glad you joined in. And so let me introduce us. Jeremy's our leader who tries to keep us in line.
it don't work
Nick,
very often, but I still
he's the
try.
one that I try to keep in line.
That is so true.
I'm the one nobody can keep in line because my mouth just, if I think about it, it comes out my mouth because my filter is broken. After 52 years, almost 52 years, my filter is broken.
So what we are is we are technically a paranormal show, um, but for a while we've kind of gotten away from that because, in my opinion, it's been getting kind of boring for the most part. But we have talked about a whole bunch of different things. Yes, we have talked about politics, but we have to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Especially
Um,
since I have no filter.
Hey, thanks, Jordy. We appreciate it.
Well,
So you all are
well,
awesome.
that too, but we also have to be mindful of some of our other viewers because of certain predicaments that they are in through
Yep.
no fault of their own. It's just situations that come up. But we talk about a lot of other things. We've talked about um, numerous storms, which Nick is the Nikipedia when it comes to that.
That's right.
We've talked about, well, for example, Adrian at one point was um, working at a shelter or a vet's office.
Robert, I'd love to hear more about that. Message me.
I just don't even know what to say with what Robert just said.
No, I would love to hear it. Which, you know what? I'm going to say it. Me and my message me. Many, many times I wish the fuck I wouldn't have. But and I'm
He
going to say that
always was
because of last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe.
2 weeks
No
ago.
worries,
Yeah,
Jordy.
we didn't do a show last week because I was in bed and you guys decided to just go ahead and take a week
Right,
off.
right. So yeah, a couple of weeks ago, yeah, the fuck I wish I wouldn't. But The reason I keep doing it is because it is so interesting when people are actually legit. It's interesting. When they're wanting to, bait you and see what you will come up with, that's different.
Yeah, I remember that one from 2 weeks ago. I think,
That was a bait.
was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, yep. That was, Lord, I need medication bait.
Oh,
Oh man.
yeah, we've had plenty of people like that.
Yeah, but you can't throw everybody in that same category. So,
No, but some people make it so. Where'd Nick go?
bye, Nick.
Jeez. Nick just doesn't know how to keep his hands off the keyboard.
Nope. Mm-mm.
So, the three of us are all from America. I am from Fort Wayne, Indiana, but right now I am in Reno, Nevada because I'm on vacation. Adrian is in Colorado. Nick is in Chicago.
I'm
And
not
we
sure he knows where he's at right now.
I'm
You
in
want to stay
Illinois.
on the stream now?
Yeah, keep your hand, get your hand,
internet,
put that, take your
the internet
keyboard
broke,
and set it
and
on the
I
top.
lost everything.
Okay.
Uh,
Hands, pockets. Leave them there.
No, I was
And
searching for
we
something, and it just froze.
Don't.
We actually have a fourth show host, but she hadn't been able to get on for a very long time due to her work, and she's from Mississippi.
Okay, Robert, I think I understand what you're talking about. I have another friend that's the same way. Message me. It's not a piano, right?
I was just thinking that, I mean, like, since you brought up about exactly like where we're all from, I just can't help that one time when we had the Jays on it. Jay described us of like where each of us were from. You remember that joke he made? Remember that?
Not,
He
not
was like,
right offhand.
well, he said when he was doing when they were doing one of their shows, and Joe was asking about not the Joe we know, the other Joe was asking about like where we were all from, and I said, which states we were from, and I just love what Jay said. He goes like, okay, so one's a Hoosier, one's a Stoner, and one's an inbreeder.
Who's the inbreeder?
that's talk about Eileen from Mississippi.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember
Well,
that? I was like, oh well, it was like
I
2
don't
years
either.
ago.
I don't
It
either.
was
But
like
you know
2
what?
years ago.
Are you sure you told us that?
This
Well,
stoner?
No, I remember that you weren't on that show, Jeremy, but Adrian, you were, and Jane Joe showed up. So I'll have to find that clip for you.
Yeah, you certainly will. Because number one, yes, it is absolutely legal here in Colorado. You can go walk down the street with your joint. No, I do not. But if you're going to call anybody, if the outside world was looking in, going to call anybody inbred, it'd be me. I lived in Kentucky, Oklahoma.
Well, the funny
I
thing
can
is, Jay,
help a cow give
Mississippi.
birth with one
well, it's
hand.
funny because
Eat
Jay
a
is
cheeseburger in
originally.
the other. I'm good.
It's funny because Jay is originally from Kentucky, but now he lives in Ohio.
Yeah, and so he's no better than anybody else. He better knock his shit down a notch or two. And if we need to have a conversation, he is more than welcome to message me.
It seems like we're always having to have a conversation.
She always does.
We can certainly have that conversation because I live there and I know where he's from.
Yeah.
And if he cannot put his arm up a cow to give birth with one hand, have a cheeseburger in the other, he ain't shit.
I know he's from Kentucky, but I don't know which part of Kentucky he was from.
It don't matter. It
You
don't
don't know.
matter.
It does not matter. Um,
Yeah, because
so, so,
he lives in the Dayton area of Ohio now.
Okay,
so
so he
to give
went
you
from
a
Hick
little,
Town to Big City. He ain't no better. He better bring it down a notch or two.
Sorry,
so,
Jeremy. What were you trying to say?
well, I'm trying to explain the network here.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead.
Are they for a joke or are they a kink? Let's get real here.
Yep.
so Things Network is a paranormal podcast channel. We are on Facebook, YouTube. Some select shows stream to LinkedIn and Twitch, although in Twitch we only get scammers.
Yep.
But we still go there because we know that some shows on Twitch get very, very popular, um, even the ones that shouldn't.
Especially the ones that shouldn't.
Yeah. Um, but we don't do just paranormal here. We also have shows that deal with the metaphysical world. There is one show that does horror movie reviews. We have another show that actually does just plain movie reviews. Let's see. We have one show that normally talks about like serial killers and stuff like that. We have a couple shows that do psychic readings. Yeah, we have another show that deals with wrestling. I'm the guilty party on that one. Um,
Oh my God. I love this new guy. I love him.
Actually, just so Jordy knows, because he'll probably like hearing this, obviously, some of these shows that Jeremy's mentioning are also from the UK, and among one of those is a show host who lives in Scotland herself, in Glasgow to be exact.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. That's
No.
actually the one that does the serial killers and plain movie reviews.
Yep.
So Mr. Jordy,
Oh, don't forget Paranormal
eating beer
PWH chat with Nikki.
makes him
What?
hyper. Okay, so there's some ADHD going on there because if weed and beer makes you hyper, those are both downers. Unless you're doing like sativa. Yes, I'm showing my knowledge.
Oh, you live in Glasgow. Hey, check that out.
Okay, so what you'll want to do is, well, let me check here. Did Lois do a show today?
Okay,
No.
Robert, what movie, honey? What are
No,
you talking
she had
about?
she was originally going to today, but unfortunately, she had to reschedule
Okay,
because
yeah. So that. All right. So next week
Okay.
on Thursday and Friday, I, let's see. I wanna say it's 8 o'clock your time is when she does her two shows.
I don't
The
know.
one is the Mystical Carousel show on Thursday, and the other is Fools and Ghouls on Friday. Um, there, there actually is a
We
show
do have a
schedule.
page with show schedules. We do.
yes,
Yeah,
we
but it hasn't been updated in forever, and that's on me.
do.
um, Enchanted, I love Enchanted, but probably not the one you're talking about. I'm talking about the Taylor Swift song.
Did you just admit on this podcast that you like Taylor Swift?
I love Taylor Swift.
He's
Oh,
already
you are
said.
so
Wait,
grounded.
wait. He's
I
already
have
said
never
that
shied
before.
away from that.
Oh, you
He's
are
already
so grounded.
Adrian. He's already mentioned that before in the past. He said it on a few other times on the shows.
Was I drunk? Because holy fuck, I would have definitely
I'm
said
not
something.
really sure, but I know he brought it up.
I've mentioned it numerous times. I am a big fan of her, but I am more of a fan of her earlier stuff when she did country, because some of the stuff that she's put out in these last albums, I'm not really a particularly big fan of, with the exception of certain songs. But when you get into her country stuff, I love them all.
Yeah, it was like country first, and now it's almost like
Yeah,
more like
country
dance
I can get behind.
and more
Yeah.
Whatever
like
the hell she's doing now with her newfound, I don't
it's
know.
more like pop, techno, and dance, as I would describe it.
She
I
does
uh-uh.
she does pop, yeah, pop, techno, something like a folk. So yeah, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I don't care if somebody don't doesn't like it or not, because that's just me.
Um,
I do not trim this beard. I don't do anything to it except comb it.
What I
yeah,
do is if before I'm going to say I'm a fan of somebody, I go back in their history and I see what kind of person they really are. If they're not a good person, I don't care how good they are.
real quick, because Robert White, who's in the chat, he just mentioned about Nikki about if it's getting away. I don't know if you guys heard that. Well, actually, I think yes, she did tell you guys that they had a cyclone that was close to the western part of Australia.
Hmm.
Nikki, how's everything going over in that area? Are you guys doing
It's
okay?
supposed to miss her so far.
Okay, yeah, because when she said it was getting to a Category 5, that's when I started getting nervous because that's bad when it was
I'm,
Category 5
Katy
status.
Perry, yeah.
Katy
I'm
Perry,
not
yeah, I
working
listened to
on.
Katy Perry was I'm not I mean that was literally part of our high school culture growing up.
I'm the
Uh,
country fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, no, I'm just saying like with the songs that she
Oh,
had.
you're more than just a country fan. You like that one guy that does the obscene stuff.
Oh, there's more than one. There's Steve White. There's
Yeah,
Rodney Carrington. And if anybody knows who I'm
Rod.
talking about, feel free to speak up.
Yeah, Rodney is the one that you kept playing on that speaker behind you in the kitchen.
Oh, you mean Dear Penis? Yeah.
Yeah, Braxton changed his name.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, he did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'll see White
Yeah, if
Cyclone. What
anybody
about
knows who Rodney Carrington is, feel free to say something. If you don't, look him up.
Yeah. Otherwise, look up the song "Show 'Em to Me."
Yeah,
Giggity.
it's titties. Show them to me. I mean, come
Giggity.
on.
Yeah.
I was
What
in the
is
audience, front row. You think I'm not going to show him to him? You know, when they say show him to, what the fuck you going to do? You're front row. He's looking at you. Come on now.
Awesome, Braxton? Moment it's out to
Yeah,
sea.
but
Chris
I'm
knows what
gonna,
it is.
I'm
So
going to
there's
be honest. Since I've been on this trip, I have not really been paying
Oh, you
attention
got
to
to
much.
look it up. Look up Rodney Carrington. What he is a comedian that sings, and it's more in a country fashion, but none of it is G-rated.
He's the Weird Al of country.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's songs like "Dear Penis," "Show 'Em to Me," "Titties and Beer."
Okay,
Um,
Al wouldn't do that, but
I
uh,
was gonna say I don't even think Weird Al would even do that. Yeah.
oh, come on. What does not go together more than titties and beer? Seriously. And then, hi, honey.
What doesn't go together more than titties and beer?
That's what I said.
oh boy, here comes Zach. Are we frozen?
I think so. 'Cause Adrian's not moving.
Oh boy,
Oh,
here we
jeez.
go.
First it was me that froze. Now it's Adrian.
You didn't freeze today.
Well, no. I know I didn't freeze today on camera, but when I briefly lost contact with the show. Oh, yep, there she goes. No, like
Yeah.
when I briefly lost contact with the show, it was freezing on my end because I don't know what was going on.
I don't either. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was look. You changed your name again,
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah.
Braxton. What is going on with you?
Yeah, your name keeps changing on two ends because it's like here. I don't
That
know.
was happening, to Kate. Remember?
Yeah, it's like let me see. Here, I'm just gonna. I don't know if you can see it from. It's like we could see your name the way it is right now here in this example. Then just a minute or so earlier, it was your. Oh wait, you know what? It's he's going back and forth between his YouTube and Facebook pages. That's why.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I did not even notice that.
I was trying to figure that out, and now I understand. Yeah, he's going between both pages.
Oh, and Robert's on LinkedIn.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so let's.
You guys up for a random Scottish drunk loser me?
All right, so for anybody on not on Facebook, there is the link
Oh, jeez.
there.
That actually startled me for a second.
Well, they're supposed to.
Yeah, yep. I already I just saw Braxton's comment just before you did that. Yep, I'm already ahead of you.
Uh, I'm hoping this link works. For those of you on YouTube, click on this. Let me know if this works. I think this is the right one.
Okay, that time this one didn't startle me.
Yeah. Um, Honestly, it would be better to follow us on YouTube because every episode from the Things Network is uploaded there. On Facebook, they delete after 30 days.
Yeah, I know. That still sucks that they've been doing that.
It really does. That's why
Like
I'm so glad from the very beginning I've downloaded every show.
I did the same thing. In fact, I downloaded every video that I ever had done on my personal page. Up there's Adrian. She's back. Oh, jeez.
We
What
had to have
happened?
a discussion about titties and beer.
Well, yeah, the timing was pretty good when that happened.
So Ghost went under the desk and unplugged everything.
You froze for like a minute or so for us.
Wow.
Of course I did. Yeah, so
So now
anyway,
now
there's
you
all
have to
kinds of
come
cool
up
stuff.
with something else.
No, there's all kinds of cool songs. Look up Titties and Beer. Look it up.
Oh my
12-inch dick and a dozen roses. You know.
Oh my God, Braxton. Okay, so he just mentioned that it's one of his European countries going to visit Scotland because that was like captured his interest was the film. Oh my God, a little vampire. I've not seen that movie in like probably like 25 years. Oh my God. I used to have a VH copy of that movie, but that got lost.
I've got the DVD of it.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's been like 25
I
years since I've seen that movie.
I forgot how incredibly childish that movie was.
Yeah. Yeah, everything about that movie for 25 years, that's been completely all lost to me. So I would have to basically rewatch that from the start. It would be basically like watching it for the first time all over again.
So yeah, give us a follow and subscribe on those links.
Titties and tequila.
Just just remember that on Facebook, all shows are deleted after 30 days, but when they're on YouTube, for now, they stay there.
I don't know about you guys, but I like this guy Jordy because some of the things he's been saying has been pretty funny.
Well,
Well,
join
okay,
me,
so he
join
hasn't
us in
been
the
offended.
audience every week.
He
You
hasn't
what?
been offended by what I said yet, so we're good.
Uh,
I haven't threatened
forewarning,
to kill him, so we're good.
forewarning, next week is going to be our last show for a while. Is it next week?
Yeah, you said it was going to
Next
be
week,
next
what?
week.
Well, you guys have decided that once I have my surgery, you want to take a break.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, next week will be the last episode of Supernatural Talk. And
Oh, it's
then we're
next
going to
week. I thought
be,
it was this week for some reason. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, because you guys talked about wanting to take a break because I was thinking you guys were going to continue on, but you don't. You want to take
I
a little
think we
break.
need to regroup and discuss, what we're gonna do. Um, Jordy wants to join. Put him on for the last 10 minutes. Let's do this shit.
Hey, Jeremy, make sure to let everybody know that they should join us next weekend for, in honor of somebody. It's going to be a really good show on Friday for the 13th Dimension. Make sure
I
everybody
am
shows up for that because it's going to be something special.
I am planning on doing that, but I'm waiting until after I get home so that I can make up a nice banner.
Yeah.
And all of my stuff is on the computer at home. I don't have anything on the laptop.
Oh, Celtic culture. I do too.
Yeah. Oh, the Celtic culture is really fascinating.
It's
Yeah,
got a long
yeah,
way to
know-
go to catch up to me.
Considering that I have Irish and Scottish ancestry myself, so I basically have some of that Celtic within me.
So when you're Viking, let me know. We'll go. Remember those Viking women were
Oh,
pretty rough.
they were called the Valkyries, right? Oh, I know that was in the story.
I'll-
in the stories of
I'll take
Valhalla, yeah.
I'll take a Viking woman. I think the beard has got the look for that one.
Oh, a Viking woman would grab that shit and show you where to put it.
I know she would.
Yep.
Jordan
Yeah,
apparently is the guy who always wears the shades, who's a house DJ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would not offer 1 ounce of resistance either.
The fuck you wouldn't. All right, let's bring him on for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I
let's
want to
see
meet
how
him.
I like.
I want
I
to
like
meet
to meet
Jordy.
this guy.
Come on, Jordy. Let's see you.
Yeah, get this guy on here. Come on.
Huh?
Chris, what? Chris, please explain what context the hell you're
I
talking
already know. I already know what he means by that.
about. I want him to clarify.
Somehow, I already know what it is.
Wow, Nick, you're getting damn good being around me,
It's-
aren't you?
It's because of
Is
him and Pickle Tom when we're playing Minecraft.
Or is it because you now know what motorboating is?
Well, that doesn't really have any connection with that, but I doubt
Sure
that.
does, it's boobies. It's boobies. And that connects
Wow.
exactly with what he's talking about.
Nick still needs an education.
He
Right.
does. He does.
Hey, just so you guys know, as a reminder, at least in some way, shape, or form, I've been starting to go back out on dates again. So, like,
So you need to know this stuff.
she was what? You know what? She was watching when I was on Josh's show last night. Oh,
Yeah,
and
I did see
actually,
the-
I'm just going to throw this
I
out.
get you to make one comment.
Well, she made 2.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just
Well-
going to throw this out for Braxton because I know it's nowhere near him, but I'll just say it anyway. Braxton, considering that you're in Louisiana, I have met someone that I've been seeing she's actually in the military, but she's not originally from Chicago. She's not from Louisiana either, but she is a few states away. She's actually originally from Atlanta, Georgia. So, I'd throw it out there.
I would love to hear her accent.
Tyler's?
Yep.
She surprisingly doesn't have like the southern accent like you would imagine she would.
Aww.
Just so often she will.
So she needs to be around me a little more, and she will.
eventually, she is actually interested in wanting to come on to one of our shows. Like, even though she is starting to get pretty much more involved in the paranormal field, I would like to still try to, even though she's still kind of rising through the ranks, if you will. She would be interested in wanting to be on one of our shows at some point. But she also said too that when we have
Well, we
that,
tried to get her on that one show.
she couldn't because again it was when she was on duty at the base and
Yeah.
she couldn't really have time for it, but she still wants to come on. But she also once again said that she'll only do it on the condition that I'm with her because she's never done a podcast before.
That's okay. I got her. I got her. I will break
We've
her
all-
in good.
We've all been there, Nick, even you.
Well, I was never nervous to begin with. I was all ready to go, but for Tyler,
Yeah,
it's
you were.
I mean, maybe I was a little. but I
yeah.
was more-
Let's back up. Let's back up
Yeah.
and go through time a few years.
When you came on to the 13th dimension that first time, you were nervous.
I was, but I was still pretty nervous. I was pretty nervous.
Then don't say you've never been nervous because you
So-
were nervous.
So shall
I
we
was
play
excited
some
at the same
clips?
time.
Nick, stop right there before you dig a deeper hole. Shall we play some clips of your first episode
Oh,
on
God.
a podcast?
Just keep digging
Oh,
yourself in.
God, don't remind me.
Shall we do that and let her see that nervousness is normal?
Well, I'm not saying it's not normal. I agree with you.
You said you weren't nervous. Shall we play?
I
a
was
clip?
more excited. I guess maybe I should have said I was more excited than nervous, if anything.
He's getting nervous now.
Yeah. I think we're going back in time here.
Well, even if I was nervous, at least my face is not turning red.
The hell. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
God.
I got you.
No, I'm not trying to start anything.
What do boobies and motorboating have in common,
Oh,
Nick?
God. God damn it. Hey, Jory's still wondering about that link.
Yeah. So, Nick, what do we do with boobies? You don't know?
I don't know.
We
What,
need to
I
have
don't know
some
what you want me
lessons.
to. I don't know what you want me to say.
We need to have
Let's
some
see
lessons.
here. Just, I'm gonna try to see if
Robert, God,
Oh
no!
my God, Robert!
No, they make this stuff that, like, heats up and tastes really good. That's what you do with it.
Thanks, Jordy. Stay positive.
With this Jack Black.
Jack Black. Do I even dare ask of what he means by that?
he's talking about Jack Black's beard.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's also kind of also
I
the
had
Amish
someone
hero.
tell me the other day that you remind them of mankind.
Who,
Yep.
Jeremy?
I've gotten Jack Black. I've gotten Mick Foley. I've gotten Johnny Damon.
I don't know who any of those
Jesus.
The Amish Jeremy, as we like to call you sometimes.
The
too.
Amish. Now that you've said that,
I'm surprised you didn't do that at the beginning of the show.
are. Oh, holy shit.
so
Oh, that looks more like.
Anyway, we
let's
got
go
we got to
ride.
get a full bit. We got to get a full shot of it.
No, that looks more like let's go ride.
I'm living in an Amish paradise.
Yeah, another Weird Al song.
I know every word to that song.
I do too.
So, I don't have a pitchfork, but I do have a bat scratcher. Will that work?
Close enough.
Yeah,
you
that
know
looks
what you
more
need to-
like let's go rodeo.
Hey, Jeremy, when you go to Nevada, do you happen to
I'm
cross?
in Nevada.
No. When you go to, I'm just saying, when you travel to Nevada, do you happen to go through? You do go through the state of Iowa, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. There's that famous painting picture of the couple in front of the farm. That's located in Iowa. You ought to get a picture
That's
with you,
that's actually a man and his daughter.
man and daughter. Excuse me. I thought that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's actually a real farm. If you happen to be nearby wherever that house is, you ought to get a picture holding the pitchfork that
Uh,
with the Amish look.
What
I'm,
is that?
I'm
What was
trying.
that show?
I'm trying to find a place where I can send Jordy a message, but I can't. There's
What is
nothing.
that show?
American Gothic. That's what the painting is called.
No. Green Acres.
Oh, Green Acres.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that was a fun show to watch.
My well, it's funny because like I understand some people loved it. If I'm thinking correctly, I think my mom said she hated the show.
Why?
I don't remember. It was several years ago that she told me that.
Well, several years ago. That show was on more than several years ago.
No, I'm talking like probably like
Yeah,
15, 20
decades.
years ago for me.
Yeah, so if you look up the history, there's your homework for the week. Look up the history of the Green Acres wife.
The Green Acres wife. Okay.
The one that has an accent. Look up her history. It is actually really amazing.
Hmm. That's okay. I'll have to check it out then. Yeah.
Her and her family. It is amazing history.
What
Yeah.
what
I
I
don't
what I
even know
like
if she's
about
still living.
the thing about Green Acres for me is what's his name, Eddie.
Yeah.
So he is actually the driver of the camper on Escape from Witch Mountain, who
Oh,
comes
really?
across those kids. Yeah.
Oh
So
shit,
that's
she
him.
died in 95.
1975. Wow.
Um, Jordy, if you're on Facebook, follow us. Send, put a message in the chat there on this show. We'll get you added as a friend, and then maybe on one of the later episodes we'll get you on here.
She's
Right?
from Budapest, Hungary.
Are you talking about Lisa Douglas? Oh, no. That's the
No,
actress. You're talking about the actress, right?
Eva
Oh,
Gabor.
Ava Gabor. Yeah, from Hungary.
She died in 95.
She was only 76.
Um, she died in Cedar Sinai Medical Center in LA from pneumonia.
You guys see when Eddie Albert was born and when he passed away?
Eddie Albert. That's the
Yeah,
name I was
Eddie
trying.
Albert. Wow. Wow, he
Yeah.
almost made it. He almost made it to 100 years. He was born. This is kind of ironic. He was born in Rock Island here in Illinois on April 22nd of 1906, which is kind of weird, ironic because that was just literally like 3, 4 days after the San Francisco earthquake, because that happened on April 18th of 1906.
He died
And
in LA too of
yeah, he did.
pneumonia.
Yeah, at the age of 99, he almost made it to 100 years.
Of pneumonia. What the hell's going on in LA?
It's hey, you know what? If you ever watch Seinfeld, that episode when Jerry had to go to L.A., Kramer at one point said, "Jerry, it's L.A. Nobody leaves."
Yeah, yeah. So Green Acres was canceled in 1971, mind you,
Yeah, 1971.
as part of
None of us
CBS
been born then.
Rural Purge, an abrupt network strategy to eliminate rural-themed shows, despite high ratings.
They
Well,
did make a. Sorry,
why?
go ahead.
Why?
Well, and they did make a television movie then in the early 90s, 1990, which was called Return to Green Acres.
Yeah.
And Eddie
Shows like
Albert,
that are never the same.
well, Eddie Albert reprised his role. I don't know if Ava Gabriel, I'm looking right now.
Eva
Um,
Gabor?
Eva Gabor. Sorry, I keep saying Gabor for some reason. Um, she,
Real quick, Jordy, let's talk music someday. I write lyrics, so if you ever need any lyrics, I got you.
um,
And Zaza was her sister.
They were twins, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't see that. It doesn't say that. But they
so
could
it
be.
looks like she didn't reprise her role in Return to Green Acres. It was just Eddie Albert. But before that movie was made, the television movie was made in 1983. She did reunite with Eddie Albert on Broadway as the Grand Duchess Olga Katrina in You Can't Take It With You.
Don't you just hate that phrase? You can't take it with you.
Yeah.
No,
What do you
no.
wanna?
Okay, no, they're not twins.
Robert. I just saw your message.
Yeah, no, they weren't twins.
Jordy says he's gonna go chill out. He's drunk.
Glad you're home, buddy.
Yeah, we actually have to be careful with that one, Jordy.
Yeah.
Long story behind that.
Yeah, Braxton, you just brought up a couple other good oldie shows because, well, it's funny because when this channel I'm about to bring up originally was just Chicago based, but now it's pretty much broadcast throughout the entire country, and that's undoubtedly MeTV. That's a great channel that shows a lot of those old fashioned shows from like the 50s and now up to the 90s. They're now starting to add 90s shows, along with also the Decades Channel, TV Land, and I think of two other shows. Two other channels that air oldie shows, but I can't remember the names of them. But I like a lot of those channels. My dad and I watch them a lot. No, I used to watch. Actually, I grew up with back in the day was the Partridge Family.
The one that we were watching where Green Acres was on was called TV Land.
Yeah, I just mentioned TV Land. Yeah,
Yeah, we Dad and I enjoyed that one. TV Land. Green Acres was on. We watched Adam 12, Dragnet.
yep. Dragnet was another one I watched.
Uh, what else did we? It was all of these wonderful old shows. They were so good.
You know, MeTV had actually just started up a new channel, although it hasn't been available to, at least not to us, called MeTune. And Braxton, you'll probably like hearing this because obviously I know this is something that will bring back kind of childhood memories in some way. What MeTune is, it is essentially a channel that shows a lot of the old animated cartoons from like the 1930s up to the 80s. And that's kind of ironic because I think he said he grew up with it too back in the 90s. Of course, I did as well. I grew up watching Cartoon Network, which the channel today sucks. But when they first started that channel back in the early 90s, that channel was kind of the original MeTV channel because it showed a lot of those old cartoons from the 1920s up to the 80s. And then that all kind of changed. So MeToons is kind of the modern day, like, original Cartoon Network of what it was supposed to be all about, which was showing these old classic animated shows like 24 hours a day. Of course, obviously, they had like almost every company. Of course, the only company they did not have, which is not surprising, was Disney.
That explains it. You got a bit of rain going over you.
Yeah, it
You
really
were
did. and Shorty
You
knows
were
what I'm
starting
talking
to get crackly there, Nick.
about. Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did for a second.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, but it went away pretty quick.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, my cartoons were Scooby Doo, Flintstones, Jetsons,
Hmm.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Thundercats,
Oh, yeah. Chris loved that.
Voltron. What
Bugs
else did we
Bunny.
watch? Chippendales Rescue Rangers.
Well, and that's kind of what the point of what Cartoon Network was when it started, because it started back in October of 1992. The idea was supposed to be kind of like a nostalgic channel. It was supposed to be, because it wasn't just meant for kids, it was for those who actually grew up with those shows. So like it was essentially a channel for everybody. It was for kids, it was for their parents, it was for their grandparents, and so on, for, everyone that grew up during those decades. And of course, obviously, they started making some of the classic ones, obviously to kind of, if you will, finish up the decade, for the 90s and early 2000s. But I would say it all pretty much came to an end by around 2004. 2004 was pretty much the last good year of that channel. And then by 2005, it really lost a lot of its significance of what it was supposed to be about. That's when they started doing that other channel called Boomerang, which a lot of those shows then started broadcasting on next. But from what I've heard, they're not broadcasting them as much on that channel. So Me Tunes has pretty much kind of taken over that. So it's continuing. The bottom line is it's continuing the thread of showing old television shows from decades past. And that's really great
Well,
because
apparently, my son, who's in his mid 20s, late 20s, says Thundercats is where it's at.
the original one, too, from the 80s. Not the shitty remake they made back in 2011.
I'm not going to say he watched the 80s, but
Uh,
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I did. I grew up watching that one.
Well, yeah, you're
I-
old, Nick. As much as you don't want to admit it, you are old. I watched like Bugs Bunny and
I watched that
when the
stuff, too.
Roadrunner would run. Yeah, those.
That was
You mean-
on Cartoon Network back in the day.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of which,
Podcasts.
the new movie with Acme versus something is ready or has already come out. It's been
Oh, really?
A Thundercat
that was
sword.
been
Why am I?
shelved for several years. They weren't going to show it at all, and then finally, for whatever reason, they decided to put it out. It's something versus Acme. I don't remember what it was. Wile E. Coyote, I think. Wile E. Coyote versus Acme.
Yep.
That's right. You guys know Chris.
I am so looking forward to seeing that one.
No, he says 80s only.
Chris said he's got a.
Yeah.
Right, Chris has a Thundercat sword. That's right.
Gargoyles. Okay.
That
The
was another
Jetsons.
animated-
Yes. Yes.
That was
That's-
an animated series, I think, from Disney in the early 90s.
Yeah, that would be so cool to have a Thundercat sword.
One other thing that Cartoon Network used, and this was actually a really cool concept of what they used to do, and this only lasted for just like a few years, because this was also several years before they ever started using Adult Swim. In the 90s, growing up, they actually had like two different types of schedules. Like during the day, you would have like a lot of these these old cartoons airing on a regular basis. And then once it was like probably about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, they would still air the family-friendly related cartoons, but they would be showing like a lot of the older cartoons from like the 1920s and 30s. And even more amazingly, they called them black and white nights. So it's like during the day they would show the color cartoons, and then at night they'd be showing the black and white ones. So
Yeah.
it was a really cool transition they used to have, and it sucked that it only lasted a few years. It was kind of a cool transition to go between two different formats at the time.
The sun has set here now.
Oh, just
I can
finally?
see.
Yeah, it's finally set. Because I can already tell it's starting to get a little dark. It's 7:15 here now.
It's
Um,
8:12 here.
yeah, so we should probably start wrapping up here.
Yeah.
We're coming up on 2 hours anyway. and
lots of
I
people-
need to take all of my non-essentials out to the car tonight, so that I don't have to deal with everything in the morning.
That's right, Braxton. Yep, I remember that too.
So I got a long drive tomorrow, 10-hour drive.
Oh,
Where
less
do you
than
think
what
you're
it
going?
was.
I am going to Utah to meet Jennifer.
I just realized I was originally gonna say how far you're gonna get. Then I just thought, wait a minute, no, I already know the answer. You were gonna get to Utah,
700 miles, give or
700
take.
miles.
Yeah, that's a
Was that
10-hour
both-
drive. Huh?
No, I was just no. Go ahead, and I'll say what I need to say.
Oh, that's a 10-hour drive, and I'd like to get going early in the morning because I'm going to lose an hour tomorrow.
That's right.
So let's say if I leave here at 7, I'll be arriving there at 6. So I want to try to get out of here as early as I can.
I was gonna say you'll be entering another time zone in that case, and Adrian's time, in other
Yeah,
words.
I'll be going back into Mountain Time Zone. Yep.
Yeah, but what I was just gonna say is, as usual, drive safe and drive carefully, Jeremy.
Well, according to my Life 360, I am a reckless driver.
How can you be a reckless driver?
Well, the reason being is this thing keeps track of your speed, and if you go over 80, that's speeding, even if the speed limit is 80.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but it's to this program, anything above 80 is being on the reckless side.
Oh,
All right. Well,
jeez.
when you get there, give her hugs for me.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of hugs to go around.
Yep. Give her hugs for me. Tell her hi.
I will. I'm excited to see her again.
Yep.
Now we're going to be seeing her on her home turf instead of, we went to the prison the one time and she took me to the Flaming Gorge to show me the 2,000-foot drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not like that one. Yeah,
Every
I
time
am not a fan of heights.
Oh, see, I just got to say, since you just brought up about the gorge, and this is actually kind of another cartoon moment. Anytime I think of a gorge, I just happen to think of that hilarious, infamous clip of The Simpsons when Homer tried to accidentally jumped through and fell down the Springfield Gorge. He had him falling down again. You ever see that clip? You ever see that
No.
clip, Jeremy?
I might have. I have the first 20 seasons on DVD. I just wish they would start putting more out.
That's literally like one of the most infamous, most hilarious scenes out of the entire franchise, where he fell down the Springfield Gorge after trying to get Bart not to do it, and then he falls down, and then they try lifting him up through a helicopter, and the ambulance crashes into a tree, and he falls down again.
Okay, it is time to
Oh,
call it
that's
a
funny
night.
as hell.
Somebody is either stoned, drunk,
No,
or completely tired.
it's been a long day, but it's also funny too.
Okay. Well,
We need to put Nick in timeout.
let's say goodnight. You figure out what motorboating and boobies are, and we will come back next week and discuss it.
Yeah.
Well, as like everyone always say, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So next week will be our last show for a while. 15 more episodes before we reach episode 200. But
Almost there.
that's gonna get pushed back a ways.
Oh boy,
We have
yeah, I
been
know,
through
but
so
still.
much in that. Like, since we started, I moved, got married, divorced, got married. You've had your accident and went through
That was
surgery.
before we got started.
Yeah, but it was pretty close.
Yeah, we started the show 4 months after I got hurt.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Yeah.
Nick has been through all kinds
Oh,
of shit, a new girlfriend, all kinds of shit since then, and learned a lot. So, yeah.
My brain injuries, and then also I don't know if you guys saw from earlier today, I've also lost a lot more weight now. So, um,
And we're
you're
still
really
together. Yes,
Hey,
we are, and I love
kids
you.
here. Wow.
And we have met a lot of wonderful people too.
We have. We have.
And we just did tonight with Jordy.
Yep. Oh, and there's Jan.
Yeah, I just brought her up.
Who do you
Yeah.
think I was saying I love you to? Who else do I say that to?
We are just now wrapping up. So we'll be back here next week. I'll be home, probably tired, because I will be arriving home on Wednesday, and I have to get back on the road on Thursday.
Jeremy, just before we go, I just got to say this real
Doesn't
quick.
end.
I just got to say this real quick. You got the bright face now like I used to have on some of the first. That was the other thing, too, when we started Supernatural Talk, was when my face was pink whites.
That's
Then
why I
you
was
went into
saying
shadows, which was ridiculous.
the sun has gone down. It's starting to get dark. This is the only light in the room I have on.
Yeah, now you got the bright face.
Right. Right. So that's why I kind of want to get off of here so I'm not whitewashed.
You know how it
I
feels for me,
still have work
Jeremy.
I need to get done.
You know how it feels for me now.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, but for you, you were pasty white. Okay, I guess I kind of am now on this side.
Yeah, and that could eventually happen again at some point. You never know.
Yeah, well, no, it's not going to happen once I get home, only when I'm here.
Oh, I'm talking about for me.
Oh. Well, yeah, if you start doing shows in your bedroom again, but you've been having a lot of connection issues there.
That, but I've also, this has been my temporary studio, like for my audiobooks. So that's why I've been doing them down here lately.
Yeah. So we will be back next week. All will be normal again. It'll be our last show for a while. But also, next Friday at 8 Eastern, I'm going to be having my dad on 13th Dimension and have a few other people on. We're going to have a birthday party for him because next Friday is my dad's 85th birthday. And got a nice little surprise for him. So looking really forward to that. I can't wait to see his reaction. I think he's really going to enjoy it.
I
Yeah.
think so too. And Robert and Chris, for what you guys are saying right now, my advice to you, both of you, is that both of you need to go to bed.
It's afternoon for Robert.
It's a joke that we do. It's something we do in Minecraft where they're always telling me to go to bed and I'm telling Tom all the time. But these guys always do, and I always try to cut things short where I say, Robert, Chris, go to bed.
Yeah, I'll be getting my ass to bed pretty soon, but I need to take a lot of
I
this stuff
agree.
out to the car before I do that.
Yeah,
I agree. It's
yeah,
time
because
for bed.
you need all the
Yeah.
sleep you can get before you hit the road.
Yes, I do. 'Cause I
All
haven't
right.
been sleeping all that much.
No, no, not at all.
Get plenty of sleep, Jeremy. You got a long drive ahead of you.
Yes, I do. I don't need you to remind me of that.
All right.
Well, all right, folks. Come join us next week. See what kind of nice little surprise we have, and all the good old stuff. Thank you for playing along with us. Weekend coming up. Be safe out there. Be careful. Be good. Have fun. And I guess we will see you all next week.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good
y'all.
night.